It's not going to get any better. I mean, it's not going to get any better.
No.
You know what I mean? It's just going to get worse. So I would rather you get safe and get someplace higher and drier than sitting in here. I mean,
I'm a rap artist out here in Washington, but lately I feel like I'm the weatherman, because it seems like I'm the only one that's putting out any information when it's time for, you to stand on business. We can't get no major media outlet to cover what's going on in Washington. We've been out here underwater for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? People don't know what they're going to do tomorrow. People don't know how they're going to make groceries. People don't know how they're going to survive. But yet we worried about what's going on in every other country than what's going on right here in our United States. We worried about a dog Christmas party. That's what we covering on the news. We ain't covering what's going on out here in Washington. We covering what's going on in China. We're not covering what's going on in Washington. And that's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Christmas next week, bro, you got people who done lost it all. And they not asking for nothing but prayer. They ain't asking for no money, no handouts, no GoFundMe, no Cash App, no nothing. Like, people just want to simply have a peace of mind before Christmas comes, bro. And then they'll start rebuilding on the 26th. Like, they just want to get through Christmas. I said that all to say, man, is pray for Washington. I ain't asking for no money. I'm just asking for your prayer. It's rough out here, man.
Whether it's acts of God, acts of man, we shall see in the end, which it is. State of emergency has been issued.
Washington's governor has declared a state of emergency. The National Guard has been activated with 100 service members already helping tonight.
More evacuation orders have been given, and it's based on a city-by-city basis because more levees are threatening to burst.
There are at least 6 rivers in the state that could break flooding records, as well as 3 dams at risk of failing. Several communities are under evacuation orders. That includes the Mount Vernon area north of Seattle. The Skagit River there is still rising, expected to go up another 14 feet before Friday. Businesses were boarding up and sandbagging tonight.
Cities are under water right now. People do not have access to food, water, shelter. People don't know where their next meal is coming from. No one's really talking about it in D.C. Everybody's focused on the Epstein files that came out on Friday, or they're focused on whatever they're focused on is not in the United States. But I'm not even seeing any attention being brought to it. And I haven't even heard of FEMA being sent out. Does FEMA even exist anymore? All that being said, we can only stock up so much. There will be times when we will have to leave that behind if you have prepared. Getting that go bag together and being ready to go at a moment's notice is going to be necessary. And then the question remains, will you be one of the ones who get the notice, who get that call or the knock on the door? Will you leave, or will you stay behind to protect things that can be replaced as opposed to your life, which cannot be replaced?
There's been multiple times today that I've almost been in tears. This is really a magical community.
To the southeast of Seattle now, I-90 is shut down near North Bend. It's been closed more than 9 hours because of this landslide that trapped 3 cars. And further south in Pierce County, sheriff's deputies had to go in by boat to rescue people from an RV park. They evacuated at least 40 homes with river levels in the town of Ording especially high. Then in Lewis County, closer to our area, the Cowlitz River is still at what's considered major flood stage, triggering evacuations there. Some people who live on higher ground.
And I say that because there are different categories that you can kind of loop and group people in. And that's number one, the people who get the knock on the door, told to evacuate, you only have minutes left, and they leave. And they don't think about anything else. They take their children, they take their pets if they can, they leave. They grab what they can in a bag, or they already have a bag put together. Then you have another category of people, and those are people who want to leave but cannot afford to leave. Now is the time to come up with a plan of action, okay, before situations happen. where are we going to go? If we're all at home at the same time, where are we going to go to get to safety? If we are separated from each other, where is the mutual point of meetup so that we can all, get through this together? Because survival in your own little group is way better than trying to survive on your own. And if you don't have a group, maybe talk to family members and see about y'all getting together and working out, well, if X, Y, and Z happens, this is what happens.
Levee failure along the White River, flooding entire neighborhoods, forcing the immediate evacuation of hundreds of people yesterday in Pacific Washington. You can see water completely surrounding homes and nearly reaching the roofs of cars. It's a second levee along two different rivers in the state that broke in the last 48 hours.
Just want to emphasize to Washingtonians to be alert. If you get an evacuation order, for God's sakes, follow it.
State officials say a 33-year-old man died in hard-hit Snohomish County after he drove past road-closed signs into 6-foot deep water. Others had to be rescued from fast-rising floodwaters, including this man who climbed on the top of his car when he got stuck Monday night. The historic flooding has washed away parts of Highway 2, connecting the Seattle area to the Cascade Mountains. Officials say it could be closed for months.
And it's not a 1 or 2 day event, right? We're in for the long haul.
I never thought we'd be using the farm as a boat launch.
This means food loss.
Not a lake we're on, this is a farm. Cats over there, you see the cats? Are those yours? You see it? Yeah. Is yours? Lake Carpentino.
Washington's governor has declared a state of emergency. The National Guard has been activated with 100 service members already helping tonight. There are at least 6 rivers in the state that could break flooding records, as well as 3 dams at risk of failing. Several communities are under evacuation orders. That includes the Mount Vernon area north of Seattle. The Skagit River there is still rising, expected to go up another 14 feet before Friday. Businesses were boarding up and sandbagging tonight.